Hey YouTube, how the fuck are you guys doing today? Oh god damn, not that one. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on everybody? How's everybody doing? Massachusetts, nice. Massachusetts, nice. Oh, gotta turn that off. We're gonna have a bunch of feedback. Oh, got all the work done this weekend. I could still have some stuff to do, but I decided to pack it in. I got the cameras working on one truck after the driver complained that they didn't work. What's up, Everyday Fleet Tech, Chad? What's going on? Yeah, I got another Mac Tools haul I got to film it. I might do that tomorrow. I got some other shit that has been coming in that I ordered. Getting along pretty good. Yeah, the tool hauls are fun. What's up, Blake? I clicked on Andrew's video this morning and I fell back asleep watching it, but I'll watch it again. Yeah, you're too lazy to record it. Nah, I got stuff to record. I gotta try out these fucking things. These Tribus tools. I gotta try out these. I haven't got around to doing that yet. But, you know, we'll get to that maybe tomorrow. I'm really liking the Mac locking flex head over the Snap-on, just because it the Snap-on one gets in the way. I like the Mac one a little bit better. Would I use flip tarps if I could? No. I had a flip tarp on my very first truck and it sucked. I don't like flip tarps. Business is doing all right. You know, now that we found work, everybody's getting sick. It's fucking amazing. So, you know, it is what it is. I haven't checked out any Mac sockets yet. I'm thinking about getting some for the service truck, and I'm probably going to get the Precision Torque ones. But I'm going to wait for them to go on promo, because I ain't paying full price. I'd rather buy, like, you know, 2 or 3 and get some shit for free. The best socket rails are the Westling Machine socket rails. By far, they were my favorite. All the other ones suck dicks. Get the Westland Machine ones. They cost more money, but I'm telling you, they're fucking way better. Fuck those other goddamn things. Listen, I asked to get a set of... Oh, fuck. Where's it at? Oh, shit, I don't know where my flyer is. But the set that they had on sale... my dealer was out of them. He bought 10 sets and they sold out immediately, you know. Well, I've never been an automotive mechanic, so I couldn't tell you if it's a good career to get into. The RBRT bits, I like those. All right, I got I think I have the complete set that they make. You know, I haven't had a, you know, they're nice. I've only used them once. It worked. So it's not like it's, you know, awesome. We don't get into a lot of Allens and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm a dump truck owner. Okay. Yeah, I got a text message to bring home. I think he ordered a 3X t-shirt. I got to bring that home. You can buy Mac offline, but every once in a while. Some things they don't sell online. You have to go straight to dealer, but some of the stuff you can get on there. Oh, you had a driver blow up a 3406E. Those are easy to rebuild. I mean, a platinum kit is $9,000. Buy a head, you know, and then buy the deck plate, because you'll never get that other one smooth. Just buy a fucking deck plate. That's about 40 hours worth of work and about 17 grand worth of money. Are you getting a platinum kit? Yeah, a platinum kit's only 9 grand, but buy the head and then buy the deck plate. But yeah, I'm a big bully. You know, we haven't got any snow here in Ohio yet. You know, we haven't got any snow. Oh, what's up, Mac Jr.? Yeah, my no fucks given policy is pretty good. Trying to land a job at the Peterbilt warehouse. They pay $26 an hour. That's pretty good. No, they're not locking things. But they will stay in there. Oh, now. Oh, you get a heated seat. That's nice. I ain't been in a truck. I'm not planning on getting into one. You know? You know, I'm really not planning on getting in a truck anytime soon. Do I drink beer? No. I kind of wish I did. I don't have a Matco dealer. I'm not really a big Matco tools fan, because it's really all rebranded. They don't. The only thing that I like from Matco that I bought is those step drill bits. Those things are fucking the shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are the shit. What made me change my mind to be a pipe fitter? A bunch of bullshit. Really, I didn't like all the politics that came along with being a pipe fitter. I'm not a big political guy. Like, I like to do things my way because I believe it's the right way. And that's, you know, you can argue back and forth. I just didn't like the politics of it, you know. They were more worried about what you got on your test score than what you could really fucking do. And that's you know, that's not really not my fucking thing. No, my wife doesn't watch the live stream. She's watching the kids, okay? We have 2 kids, and you know, one is a full-blown nutbag. He's 2.5, and he's ready to party at all times. So wrangling him in during the day is basically a full-time job. Really, the person I feel bad for is the person that we take him to the babysitters. You know, like, whew, goddamn, it's, you know, it's fucking out of control. Yeah, I mean, people are too worried about your test scores, really, than if you could fucking do shit, you know, and show up. That's fucking the most important thing. Yeah, I would say Enzo's a chip off the old block. What's up, Doug? No, Enzo's a lot of fun, but boy, he fucked shit up. You know, I did get him his Christmas present, though. Yeah, I've not seen a Matco Tools truck around here, so I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen one in our area. I don't think we have one, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, who was working Sunday? You know, we're not working Sunday right now. Thank God. It lets me get all my shit fixed. Well, yeah, I mean, if you work, if that's your schedule. Well, yeah, the Matco, they didn't say they were made in China. I thought they were made in the U.S. That's the only thing that fucked me on that. They didn't put that on their website because I bought those straight from their website since we don't have a Mac dealer. Oh, the Matco truck has been circling your shop. Pass on it, Blake. Get you a Mac guy or a Snap-on guy. Cornhole dealer. We don't have one of those either. No, I'm not driving the CRV. I'm back in the Street Beast. At least till March when the service truck comes in, and then I'll be in that. Yeah, you gotta wait for the Mac or the Snap-on guy. Saudi Arabia fire trucks. The trucks are doing fine. We did have one break a manifold pressure sensor. I guess the sensor got all whacked out of thing. And boy, when that manifold, when the boost pressure gauge gets all fucked up, boy, that thing don't like to run where the fuck. Why so long on the service truck? Because I ordered a 2020 Ford, and Ford is they build F-350s, F-250s first, and then they'd go on to the cab and chassis trucks. So that's why it takes so long, which is fine by me. Why do you want to see my welding helmet? It's just a fucking welding helmet. That means I'd have to get up. Yeah, support the tool trucks. It has the 6.7, the 6.7 fucking whatever power stroke in it. I don't like Rams. I could have bought a Ram service truck, but I didn't. I bought a Ford. Yeah, it comes with the new 10-speed auto, which basically it's like 2 overdrives is really what it is. No, we haven't got any snow. They're talking about some maybe this week, but haven't heard anything. Oh, he had hernia surgery. That sucks. That completely sucks. No, I've never had anybody fall asleep while driving. Why would you do that? You know? Are my trucks affected by things that happen in the state? No. Doing the power stroke when you watch. Yeah, Angelina Larson. Chick's hot as shit. You know, I think a lot of people have been there. You know, when you watch that girl, you're like, wow. You really evaluate life, really, you know. No, we're not putting fucking snow plows on anything. A Cat Diesel with an Allison. That would be pretty cool. No, it's in 550. 19,000 pound GBW. Which I'm going to say is probably going to be overloaded. The newborn is doing great. The wife's doing great. She's up and moving. You know, she doesn't seem to have any problems. You know. Yeah, you can. The problem with the F600 is you can't get it in 4 doors. You can't get it with 4 doors. It's only a single cab. Yeah, I would like to get that. I don't know if I would get the 1/2 inch. I think I'd just get the. I would just get the fucking shit. What was I gonna say? I'd get the 3/8. Yeah, it's gonna be a 4-wheel drive. Those grip mats work out pretty good. They're grippy as shit. Stuff stays in there. You know, they're orange. That's about all I can tell. What's up, Topper? Well, we'll find out if it has PTO issues, you know. If not, Ford can fix it for all I care. You know, don't really care. Or I'll figure out the problem is and then fucking fix it too. I don't care. Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. Yeah, it's a dually. Yeah, Topper, that's what you do. You come in, you get your work done, and then you can fuck around. No, I don't like the Detroit 60 series. It's not my engine. You can still only drive like 15 hours a day, but if you're working on a state-funded job, you're exempt from some of the hours of service. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go to do. You're not gonna be able to go under a lot of. How would I say this? Drive-throughs, or you know, it's not a place for downtown. 8,000 pounds. Ugh. I don't have any Mac torque wrenches. I just have the Snap-on ones. So, you know, it's been all right. What's up, Sue? .50 millimeter Allen wrench, that would be a big motherfucker. That would be a big motherfucker there. Holy shit. I've only looked at like one Snap-on box that he had on there. Or one Matco box. I still kind of like the Snap-on boxes over the Matco or the Mac, but you know, I mean, I haven't owned a Mac box. If I bought one, I would, you know more about it. Right now, I'm not in the market for anything like that. Yeah, Topper, need a bunch of stuff for the service truck, you know. Well, there's really, I mean, really now all I got, right now I'm just going around fixing fucking lights and all that shit. I mean, I can show you that. We haven't really broke too much of anything. You know, a lot of things we break, like I shoot a video on it, but I'm not going to shoot it every time because, you know, we break a lot of the same things. You know, like once you saw me put lift axle steering stabilizers on, you know, steering stabilizers on it, that's fine. Once you see that, we broke another fucking, you know, we broke another fucking lift axle control valve. You've already seen that, you know, like, so a lot of the stuff isn't new. I'm a Skyline guy. Skyline over Gold Star. Yeah, I like Trump. It's better than any other option they're going to give us. Yeah, that's what I bought, is the Trailblazer thing. I bought the Trailblazer 200 and then had them wire it into the diesel tank. Yeah, I know that they have, I knew that they had 2.5-inch drive. That's some big shit. That's some big shit. That's some oil field worker shit. That's, you know, fuck, that's serious shit. No, I've never seen bus grease monkey. I mean, a 7-inch socket. First of all, you couldn't put that in a, you couldn't put that in fucking, you know, you couldn't pick that shit up. You know? Fuck, they'd be heavy as fuck. I don't have any Wurf tools. Yeah, I'm still on Vicky's Patreon. She hasn't put it in many videos. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm going to PRI next Thursday. If anybody's going to be at PRI on Thursday, I'm going to be there on Thursday. I'm going to be in the Dragonfire tool booth for a little bit. Those guys asked me to come up, so I'm going to go up there and check out that stuff. See what they got. Yeah, 60 pounds. I don't know. Probably not. You know, usually that's not going to get fixed like in a week or 2 weeks. You know, it's going to be, doubt he's going to get paid. I worked on Top Fuel cars. That's the only thing that I got. When I worked on them, that's what I did. I only worked on nitro stuff. Probably. You know, you're exactly right. Bunch of crybabies out there. What's up, Joe? Nitro engine in a dump truck, you wouldn't go very far. You know, you would have to, if you wanted it to go more than a mile, the bed would have to be a complete gas tank. And I don't think the EPA would like that. You know? I'm not getting a Maximizer toolbox. At least not yet. You know? I would say that my favorite type, I like the old school wrap from like the late 80s, early 90s is what you want. The Bridgeport is still sitting out there, you know. The Bridgeport is still sitting out there. I don't use it very much, you know. You do not make payments on the truck while they're getting built. You don't make payments till about 30 days after you pick the motherfucker up. Okay? You don't make payments. You know, you put a deposit down, and depending on how many trucks you've bought through that dealership, what type of reputation you have with that dealership, determines how much you put down. Okay? If you're a normal guy off the street and you want to order a truck, basically think $10,000 to $15,000 deposit. After that, you know, you can take it from there. Yeah, so you get them when you know that you can put them right to work. You know, these trucks cost way too much money to buy them in the winter. You know, not a good idea. You know, and really you only have about 3 weeks worth of work in them when you get them, because what happens is by the time they get them here, you got to get them all labeled up, all that shit. You got to put, you know, like I'll put drop visors on them and the window chops and fucking turn signals and fucking all that other bullshit, and it just takes a lot of time to get all that stuff put on, especially if you had to do 3 trucks. I mean, it takes at least 2 days for one truck to get it road ready. You know, you got to get all your stickers on it and all that shit, and before you just go out there and start burning the midnight oil with it. Yeah, yesterday we were working. I had a guy contact me. He's here for school, and he came over and helped me for a little bit. We changed some tires and put some license plate lights on the road, or on fucking some of the shit, and you know, all that type of shit. No, we're expanding. We're not trying to sell trucks off. Oh, man, he deleted your comment. That's bad. I don't care if Harbor Freight is having a sidewalk sale or not. Don't they have one every fucking weekend? You know, I mean, they hit the coupons in the sales too much, you know. That's why nobody could ever take them seriously, you know, is that they're just on this fucking coupon sale, bud. Like, get over yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get over yourself. Coupons devalue your product right from the beginning. Devalue it. That they are getting ready to sell Mac tools? I don't believe that. Stanley Black & Decker owns them. You know, they're not... No way. I did agree to take a look at some of the Icon stuff, but what happened is all the other Harbor Freight blowhards went all fucking sissified and was like, I'm not doing it. I don't want to be involved with somebody that bullies people. When really what they didn't want is people to fucking use the shit and then realize it was pure junk. And it devalued what they said. That's really what it came down to. Well, you know, people deleting their live streams is, you know, I get what you're saying there, Lonely Mechanic, but that's just what people want to do, you know. It's not really about, like, you know, all the other shit. The service computer, listen, if you're going to have a fleet of trucks, that's just something you're going to have. Don't look at it as how can you make money with this. You know, this is something you're going to have to go fucking just go look at what codes are, clear, stupid fucking one-off codes, because it happens all the time. You're going to have that. Yeah, of course they are, you know. I smoke about a pack a day. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are going to ban everybody from their channel. That's just, you know, that's life on YouTube, okay? That's life on YouTube, bud. Get over it, you know? They're like $7 a pack, I think. You know, a lot of people like the rolling coal and all that stuff. I mean, there's a time and a place for that. Did you get banned from Client's Graphics channel if you asked him if he was going to do office chair reviews? That's fucking funny as fuck. What a spineless bastard. You know, I thought about doing a live stream from PRI and say how great it was that I got invited here and then just start crying. You know? I would laugh my ass off. That's funny. Truck insurance, just think about the truck insurance deal is it varies. It kind of varies on, there's a lot of different things. Like it varies on your credit rating, what type of trucks you have, how many trucks you have, all that stuff. Just know it's about $1,000 per truck per month to have insurance. Theoretically. You know, is really kind of what it is. Well, you have to have insurance or you won't get to work because every place asks you for your insurance right from the beginning. No, I mean, do I regret smoking? Everybody has to have a habit, bud. Well, Timmy's going to ban you because if you're not fully, if it wasn't, if you weren't fully supporting him, then he's going to ban you. That's just his style. I would tell you that right from the beginning. Like, he's fucked up. The guy can't take zero criticism, or if you ask, like, hey, dude, why'd you do it that way? He'll ban you because he thinks that you're trolling him. It's not that you're trolling him, you ask him a question. Yeah, that whole thing went down in a ball of fire. Jesus. Yeah. You have to have insurance to have your own DOT authority, too. Like, that's the first thing. Hello from Colorado. Well, I don't think Cooter's a bad guy. Cooter finally realized that he was getting played from Timmy and left. You just really want to see Ender's tits? I don't know if there's any of those out there. I've never seen any of those. I've never seen any of those pictures. I know she got a divorce, I think, from Richie, who she was married to, but, I know I'm exactly right. That's why you want to see him? Yeah, I know. The winter here in Cincinnati is really about, man, it varies. Sometimes it can come as early as November. Sometimes it can come, as late as December. But most of the time it's from like December till St. Patrick's Day, sometime in March. That's about as late as it'll go. I've seen it be really warm here in February. It just depends on, what the jet stream is doing and all that stuff. They're not too bad. I mean, it's not like Minnesota. Like, I saw Duluth, Minnesota got like 14 inches of snow or some crazy shit overnight. I was watching, I guess they had to cancel the snowcross race because it was just they couldn't get anybody in there. And I saw pictures, and I didn't know how in the fuck they were going to get all those semis out of where they were parked. I was thinking, that's going to be bad. No, they're not a real trucking company, bud. Sue, I do need an office personnel person. You know, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody to come here and dispatch these trucks and be a driver liaison, okay, is what I need. Double D's would probably help, you know. Yeah, that's what I need. Well, I'm looking for somebody that's, you know, has some personal skills, can do some of the office work if you get trained to, kind of just be here and deal with the drivers. Oh, Brittany doesn't really give a shit. You know, like, she knows that you know, the reason we're doing that is because, you know, I need some help. Nope, I don't have any more Cat engines. I would say I'm a brunette person. I like darker hair over blondes. Let's see here. Man, Mike, I've never. Okay, so I had a Mercedes Benz in my Turdling, and when it blew up, we put a 2WS Cat engine in it. We didn't even think about rebuilding that Mercedes. That thing was junk. The Mercedes rebuild kit was what I paid for the used fucking Cat engine. So, I mean, it was a no-brainer. I've never driven a side dump. I don't know what that's about. And I saw that the Celadon group did file for bankruptcy. They're out of Indy. And what I was thinking about that is that just shows you how hard it is to be in the freight business. I've thought about this for a while. Like, look, I think the trucking freight business is kind of a dying breed. I think that the specialized trucking hauling is probably what you would want to get into. You don't want to get into, you know, hauling freight over the road. That has come and gone. I feel like that's a losing business. You know, you gotta let the big companies that have fucking 4,000 trucks just do that. I mean, that's what they did. Oh, okay. So yeah, they were fudging the books. That's usually what happens, you know. That's usually what happens. They were probably, you know, showing a bunch of profit when they weren't, and then they were paying themselves a whole bunch of money. That's just CEOs. That's, you know, what do they call that? White collar crime is really all that shit is. You know? I'm sure that, I don't know, I wonder where they're gonna, if they're just gonna close up shop and, you know, do what a lot of other freight companies did, just leave their drivers out there on the road. I don't think that's right. They were lying about the real age of their trailers. The fuck? So is Celadon still going, or are they going to close up shop, just pull the plug on it and say we're done? And then they're going to have all these fucking trucks everywhere. I haven't really looked into it all that much because it really doesn't bother me, you know? It may be easier to find some drivers next year. What do you mean, like, the most bullshit thing that somebody tried to call and, tried to, you mean like call and get me to pay for shit that, happened? We usually get a call a month. The craziest one was, so a lady was coming on an exit ramp, and my driver was in the slow lane. There was a car to him in the fast lane, and they were getting ready to, there was an accident up there. So my driver was slowing down, and he said this crazy psycho lady tried to come and, like, started trying to get over. Well, you know, like, he's like, I can't go to the right. So this lady drove down into the grass, like almost wrecked her car, flew up in front of the road, and did like a big, you know, almost spun out. It was like a big ordeal. And then the lady called me and said that my truck ran into her. It pushed her off the road. So I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I called the driver. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, you know, this is what happened. I said, okay. So my insurance company was like, hey, go file a police report. If she files one, you know, it is what it is. But she was just trying to get me to give her money. That's usually what they want to do. They call up and they're saying, oh, we can settle it right now for this, and this amount. And I usually tell them to pound salt, you know. Or you broke my windshield. Let's see what else happened. There's been, you know, that's... Yeah, no, the lady did know how to merge correctly, yes. You know, because the police officer told my driver, you're exactly right. You are already on the highway. You have the right to maintain your lane. You know. Yeah, I probably should. I mean, it's just every day these people are dealing with it, you know. Like, I had a guy call me and said, hey, a rock flew off your truck. I said, okay, did you give me a truck number? No. You got me a license plate number? No. Do you have this on videotape? Yeah. I said, okay, can you send it to me? Okay, do you have any witnesses? No, but I got it on videotape. I was like, okay, can you send that to me? Can you email it to me? And I mean, if it looks legit, I'll pay you. If not, you're fucking on your own. Then you get called, you're a piece of shit hillbilly. Uh, you're just out here stealing money from people. I mean, it's just, send it to me. I'm going to have my attorney contact you. Have him call me up, bud. Have him call me up. You got no license plate number, no truck number. You got no nothing. I mean, can we just write you a check on, that your bumper's messed up? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know? Like, it's fucking out of control. These people are nuts. Fucking nuts. Man, Mike, reliable dump trucks are, the lower miles truck you can find. The thing about used trucks is you want to know who owned it. When you go there and look, find out if it's just an owner-operator or if it's a fleet. What his other trucks look like in the fleet. Ask him if he has any service records or anything on the shit. And then buy something you can buy parts for. Older Peterbilts, older Kenworths are really good. Even older Macs, they make a lot of parts for those. Like Sterlings, you want to stay away from. Internationals are hard to get parts for. Just a lot of stuff that's older that they don't really make, that's going to be difficult for you to find. Used trucks are kind of, you really want to know who owned it. I've done meet and greets before. I have had people like email me and want to stop by if they're in the area and I'm here. That's fine. I will do that. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to do any type of like, a major meet and greet. That may change. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, anybody would make a dump truck. It's just how you get it spec'd. I don't work on any Mercedes trucks. We don't have those here. We're not a big Mercedes truck person. Yeah, I did see that Autocar is coming back out with those. It'll be interesting to see. They're very... you can only get a certain thing. Like, you can only get a certain engine and a certain transmission, and they're trying to streamline it, Whatever, we'll see. My company in the last 3 years has doubled every year. So there you go. I like the Performance series over the Efficiency series. They are coming out with a new X15 engine that's going to fit in between it. It's going to be called Productivity series. That's going to be released in 2020, but I haven't heard... I don't know the specifications on that. I haven't seen that at... Cummins hasn't made that type of announcement. I would say that they'll make that type of announcement at like MADS or something like that. They'll have that type of stuff. Yeah, a building collapsed here downtown. I don't know what happened. I just saw that it collapsed. No, I don't have any forward-facing cameras. I kind of live in the outskirts. My new house is going to be way in the outskirts. Um, right now, we kind of live in the city. You know, I've used Mako tools before, but, you know, they're all right. No, I hit a call my Mac man. Nobody knows where my shop is. Like, people drive by it and don't realize what it is. You know? You like the Walmart tools, you're on that Hart brand. You know, Walmart pumping out that Hart brand, or actually TTI is pumping it out. You know, the Harbor Freight guys should be the ones that are really worried about Walmart having tools. Because the Walmart stuff is basically about the same quality you get at Harbor Freight, with a little bit better repertoire. I mean, TTI owns it. Really, all they did is kind of did a more cost-effective way on the Ryobi stuff. That's what that Hart stuff is. It's kind of Ryobi. They just kind of, you know, put some different stuff. But those guys will be like, all the Bauer stuff is so great. I mean, I hear these Harbor Freight guys, all this Hart stuff is going to be garbage. The Harbor Freight is fucking way better. You know, like, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hart has some brushless stuff. Harbor Freight has zero. You know, it'll be coming. It'll be coming. You know, till you get it, you ain't got it. You know. There you go. I'm just saying. These guys like to bitch, you know. They like to fucking, you know, put their propaganda out there. And it's really, you know, it's not fair. I mean, I'd rather buy something from TTI. At least you know kind of what you're going to get. I mean, some people like the Ryobi stuff. Now, it's not for me. You know, I like the Milwaukee line, more the professional line, you know. You know what I'm saying? I saw that Matco might be coming out with like a 1600 foot-pound half-inch impact. And again, I really don't know what all this shit's for. You know? Yeah, George, that is true. You know, a lot of this stuff, a lot of this Icon stuff has not been doing well. You know, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos saying where it failed and all that type of stuff. You know, it's really par for the course. It's still, to me, it's, you know, I'm going to be interested to see how their impact sockets do. Because I don't know, there's not very many impact sockets that can put up with, like I said, 1,600 foot-pounds. I mean, at some point, half-inch impact socket really wasn't designed for that. You know, I mean, it's just, Jesus Christ. And if something is that tight on a something, dude, it's fucked up. That's what it's, George, that's what the Icon stuff is. The Icon stuff is no different than, in my opinion, like the stuff you get at, it's no different than the Husky stuff. Really no different than, you know, some of the other stuff. It's for a guy to feel good that he bought something. You know, that's really, this whole tool community is basically justifying either piss poor buying decisions that you've made, or justifying, you know, that you overspent on some shit. You know? It's really, that's what it comes down to. I don't know. I don't talk to Bruce. Don't want to talk to Bruce. Don't know why he stopped making videos. Couldn't tell you. A standard around here is 10%. Okay, that's the kind of percentage you would take off the top, is 10%. Just depends, you know? Yeah, I would review some German wrenches, Project Euro, if you send them to me. I would try them out. They got no, you know, I would see how it works. The Carlisle 60 volt, I don't know much about that. Haven't heard anything about it. Don't know anything about it. Don't know who makes it. I think it, you know, we'll have to see what it does here. You know, again, is everybody going to have an electric tool line? I mean, is that what we're coming down to? I mean, that's what I feel like. You know? Look, the automotive market is very popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good market to get into. It seems to be, you know, these companies are trying to make a lot of money on their tools. You know, it seems to be a hot market to be into. Yeah, I mean, I sent my old Mandingo back and I got a new Mandingo, and I can already tell there is a big difference in the old one and the new one I got. The new one works. It does what it's supposed to do. Oh, did you buy some of those Van pliers? I haven't. I'm not buying any of those. You know, I have enough pliers. I don't know if it hits hard as the real Mandingo. It hits pretty good, though. The tool's kind of heavy, so it takes some of the impact away. It doesn't feel as violent as the 3/4, just because you have that extra handle. But, you know, I knew there was something wrong with the other 1-inch one I got, you know, and I used the piss out of that thing. Yeah, I have some Knipex stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what the tool communities are doing. They're trying to get people that are brand loyal all in their same brand, you know? Also, when they bring out new tools like that, that helps get people in the store. You know? Lonely Mechanic, I mean, if that happened, you know, that's fine. Listen, one thing that you're not going to see Justin ever do is email people and beg for shit. Okay? I don't do anything like that. I don't have time to fucking email these companies and tell them how great that I fucking am and all this bullshit and about how, you know, I have such a YouTube following. Don't even care about that. I wait for people to email me. Like this Tribus tool company emailed me. I never emailed them. You know, got an email from them. I was like, yeah, I'll take a look at them. You know, like I'm not going to be out here like trying to fucking email them, you know. Now, I'm sure what's going to happen is that once I start reviewing it or show it how it works, everybody is going to email this company and tell them what a piece of shit I am, how big of a fucking asshole I am, how big of all this bullshit, and how they can do it a lot better. That's just how it fucking works. You know, it really, it's fucking ridiculous. I would probably buy a Kenworth as my second choice, and then maybe a Western Star as my third. Yeah, McP ain't no shill either. You know, like I went to this Tribus Tools. It's very close to where I live. Actually, I didn't know this, but the exit that they are off of on the highway, I repaved that like whole fucking thing 2 years ago. You know, like my truck was up there a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of shills out there. You know, like I usually wait for the people to email me because it's going to be more legitimate, is the way that I feel about it. Yeah, everyday fleet tech. You know, I hear you. You can say it till you're blue in the face, but people are going to make their own opinions. Really is what it is. This sign, my wife got it for me for, I think, my birthday. Either that or it was her anniversary. I don't fucking remember. Ah, fuck. I gotta buy my wife something for our anniversary. Shit. I didn't think about that. I have a plier addiction too. You know, it's just, I mean, everybody's got their thing. I would say ratchets and pliers are my weakness. Maybe sockets. I got a lot of those. You know, I got a lot of shit. My thoughts on these big trucking companies going bankrupt, kind of, I really don't have an opinion on it. I understand why they do it. Probably, you know, a lot of it usually is there is somebody stealing money from the company, or they've made some bad decisions. You know, the CEO has made bad decisions and stuff like that. Yeah, pry bars are my weakness too. I like pry bars. Screwdrivers, you know, that type of stuff. Shooey, you know. No, I need something. Yeah, see, a lot of the times it's scammy shit that's going on, you know. There's really nothing going on with the Bridgeport. Ain't got nothing really going on. I haven't used it. I don't know. I probably haven't turned it on in 6 months. Tools are my weakness. Yes. You know. Pretty bad. No, I don't have a lathe, but I'm looking to get one. I do have some 8-point sockets. I don't have any 4 though. Oh yeah, I do. I have some. I have a Miller 255, whatever it is, multi-process machine is what I got. And then I have a TIG welder, or I have a water-cooled TIG torch that goes onto that. Yeah, I guess I would be a collector. I like to have a bunch of different stuff. You know? No, I've never wanted to buy the Wera Joker wrenches. Not really into those. Where do I buy my welder from? I bought my welder from a welding supply company. It's called F&M Fabco is where I bought my welder from. Any kind of industrial welding place will have millers. You know, you're not going to see... There's a difference between, like, the Lincoln welders you see in Home Depot and the Lincoln welders you get at a welding supply shop. Big difference, okay? Big. Just to let you know. So, like, when I bought my stuff from, like, I bought my stuff from this place. Now, when you buy from a welding supply place, there's really no deals. You're going to pay top dollar for it. To be honest with you. None of that bullshit. I would have to say probably it would still be the 3/8 impact. I like that one. Yeah, any 112 or any 120 volt welder is really not going to be what you want. All right. How did I learn to work on semis? Buy one. That's how you learn to work on it. Kind of goes hand in hand, you know? Yeah, there's a bunch of different welding supply houses you could buy from. I've never heard of that one, but yeah, for a good welder, you're going to spend about $3,000. True. That's what it is. I liked the original Snap-on little roll cart that I had. I like the sliding tops over the flip tops. To be honest with you, the sliding top is a lot better. What's up, Dirt Boss? Yeah, I mean, my whole welding setup was, I think I got $7,000 in the thing, you know, with the torch and the longer cables and all that stuff. All right, Brandon. What's up, Kong? I mean, I have a Victor torch. I mean, I get my gas from the same place, that Fabco company. They deliver it, and you just call them up like, hey, I'm out of gas. They bring you another one. It's fucking awesome. I don't know if he thinks that I'm on the same level as him. Probably not. I don't use flux core. I only use gas. Yeah, you rent the gas bottles or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, I have a Victor torch set up and all that stuff. It's nice. Alrighty, yeah, maybe I'll get Brittany back on here one time. You know, she'll come on and hang out with us for a little bit. You know, so you can hear her call me an asshole. That's funny. Dude, if you keep saying it, I'm not going to do it. Shut up. Yeah, McP is busy. I haven't talked to McP. I'll try to call him. You know. Yes, I am a Schaefer's oil guy. So I am loyal to that Schaefer's oil. I like it. I've had good luck with it. And, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know. Yeah, I know. McP is busy in the bedroom. I probably, you know, probably right. Yeah, the Snap-on welders are 100% duty cycle. They're pretty good. You know. I've never welded with a Snap-on welder, so I really couldn't tell you. I've always used Millers or Lincolns. We used a lot of Lincolns, like drag racing, because I think that's who. Miller won't give out a lot of welders. You know, they're not a company that's gonna, you know, give you a shout out on the welders. Yeah, Isaac, it's still at 47. You know, we are building a new house, so we might be able to get it down to 46. In the coming months. That's all I'm gonna say. What is my wife bitch at me for the most? Not helping with the kids. You know, that's what she screams at me the most for. I haven't looked at any backhoes, no. This is the camera that I use. Right here. Whatever this is. Sony Handycam AX3300. There it is. With a Rogue battery-powered microphone. That's it. That's what we shoot YouTube videos with. No big deal. No, she doesn't bitch about the money that I spend or make, you know. Yeah, I don't help with the kids enough. Yeah, you know. No, there's no snow. A Sealy 3/4 inch air impact gun. I've never heard of that brand. We've had to do certified payroll before. That's done by our payroll company. You know. Snap-on welders are not Miller welders. They're made by a different company. I don't remember who that is, but they're made by somebody else. They're not made by Miller. Yeah, but we've had to do certified payroll before. Correct. Where do I think that the trucking industry is going? Really long term, probably what it's going to be is there's only going to be a couple major companies that haul freight across the country. And I think that the owner operator type stuff is going to be more into the specialty type of stuff. I even see it here in the in the dump truck side that I'm in. Listen, the guys with the most trucks seem to get the most. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means we seem to get the most, we get the most work. That's kind of how it's going. It's pretty hard to be an owner operator and just be a one truck guy. It's going to be difficult for you to compete because there's just not you got to remember the people that are dispatching in them are lazy too. So they don't want to, why would they make, let's just say that a company I work for has to use 40 trucks in a day. Okay. So they're pretty slow. All they need is 40 trucks. Why would he make 40 text messages when he could make 4 phone calls and get all 40 trucks? Do you see kind of how that kind of works? And if a guy had 150 freight loads to do, would they make 150 phone calls, or would they just make a phone call to a big carrier and get all of it done? Kind of the way that I look at it. I think that the trucking business is probably one of the hardest businesses to make it in. This shit's not easy. It's really, really not easy. It'll be fine. Yeah, I seem to be doing pretty good at it. But there's also times that it's not as easy as it looks. Like if somebody followed me around a lot of days, then they would get a little bit more, better. I run 10 trucks. Wow, working on your own truck is part of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to work on your own trucks, bud. That's just, do they not know how to do it, or what is it? Like, working on the trucks is more fun than fucking doing the rest of the shit, to be honest with you. It lets you think, it lets you get, out there and use a different part of your brain. I'd like to get to maybe where I could have 10 more. That would be pretty awesome. If I could have 20. 20 would be the shit. 20 would double what I'm doing now. I would feel pretty comfortable with that. Yeah, you're right. If you can't work on your own shit, you're going to go out of business pretty quick. I don't need a chest x-ray. Oh, I'm not going to stop making any content. You know, I like making the YouTube comment. I like making the YouTube like content. I like making content. You know, I mean, I wish I could do more content, but I don't want to flood the market with just a whole bunch of crap. You know, like I'm not going to do a bunch of videos that I think are pointless. Okay? Like Black Friday videos, pointless. Okay? What does anybody learn? You know, that's not my thing. Okay? My thing is making content that it may not get as many views as, like, you know, the instant Black Friday ads do, but over long term you're building a library of content, you know? Like, I don't know about you, but I don't think you went back and looked at last year's fucking shit. Did I get the Kimball Midwest hydraulic line set? No, I canceled that order. Just because I don't have the money right now to buy that. So it would be kind of pointless to spend $15,000 on all that stuff right now when I don't have the money. And I don't feel like putting overdue stress on myself. You know? Yeah, it was $15K for everything. That included the hydraulic press, the cart, all that stuff. I'm going to get the stuff eventually, just when I have money to buy it. Not, you know, right away. You know, like, I didn't want to put a bunch of stress on myself trying to figure out how to pay for that. You know? Yeah. You know, we're under enough stress just trying to run the stuff every day. You know, I don't need to add that bill on top of it. You know? Do I like El Caminos? Never had one. My 2020 plans is basically do the same thing we did in 2020. I want to up the business to about 3.2 for the year. So that means I got to add about 700,000 worth of income. To do that, I would like to get to that. You know, I would say the biggest goal is to hit $3 million in what you call sales next year. That's kind of where I want to be. I'm not saying $3 million worth of profit, but at least $3 million worth of sales. And that should put me in the $800,000 profit range, give or take, is where I'm trying to get it to. I wouldn't buy a twin steer. It weighs too much. No, I have no plans of fixing up an old muscle car, no. I'm working on building a quad or a four-wheeler. That's something I'm going to do over the next year because that's how long it seems to get all the parts together. Like, these people don't have this shit sitting on the shelves. Like, I know I put a deposit on a chassis. You know, I've been to Jeff Ruby's steakhouse before. I don't have a contract with Marlboro. You know? I mean, this year we did 2.5. So I think next year we should be able to do 3 million. I don't know what's up with that guy. I guess he wants me to quit smoking. I really don't care. There you go, Larry. What do you mean work 12? What do I pay myself? I mean, I pay myself a weekly salary plus draws, you know? Yeah, the quad content is going to be a TRX or 250R. You know? Yeah, probably, Doc. Yeah, I know. I contact Walsh Racing to build me a chassis. They said that the earliest it could be done is like March. I was like, holy shit. And then I got to they were supposed to email me over a parts list so I could start knocking off some of these parts, but I guess I'll give them a couple weeks and then call them back to see if the guy was going to email me and, you know, all that type of stuff. Because the biggest thing is that, like, you know, I'm just going to build one from scratch. Yeah, I pay myself the max. I also put stuff back into the company, too. You know, I don't really take a whole bunch of money out of my company. I take what I need to live. Yep, no, nothing. That's the difference. There you go, build an RM250. I'm not much of a motorcycle guy. I like the four-wheelers a lot better. I like being on four wheels. The two wheels, not the greatest. Have I fired people? Yeah. I mean, who hasn't fired somebody? Eventually, I'd like to build my own shop. I'd have to have, like, where I had probably 5 or 6 trucks paid off. That would be good. And then trying to find some property to build a building would be the next step. You know. I don't like the Banshees. I don't like their chassis. They don't handle really good. I'll be actually moving closer to the shop now. It'll take less time, maybe 10 minutes to get home instead of 20. But, you know, it is what it is. That's if we ever get the damn thing built. It's going to take a while to get all the approvals and all that stuff. This is not an overnight process. You know, if I wanted it to be an overnight process, I got to figure out how to get my e-bagging game a lot better than what it is right now. You know, like I would have to get that e-bagging game strong. Yes, my service truck will become my daily. I'm too white for a Banshee. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just what their everyday fleet tech. Yeah, hydraulic pump, that sucks. Those are easy though. Yeah, we have to get a septic approval and a whole bunch of other shit. You know, we have to get, you know, the building that I want built on there. That has to get approved, all that type of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, here's these line wrenches. These things are badass, man. These are DLC coded. So, like, shit. This this on the inside here is DLC coded. So is the pawl. I don't know if you can see that. And that's the pawl. It's DLC coded. It's the shit. Yeah, they're on my website. And then I don't even know if I have any 2X left. Well, I've been sick for a while. That's why I've coughed so much. How much is a gallon of Schaefer's? It just went up, so it's about $24 a gallon right now. So just in oil, it costs $250, or basically about $250 to do one oil change. Just in oil. No, the biggest thing is getting your trucking business to where you can afford to buy land. So the most important thing is expand the business so you can get money coming in and do that type of stuff. And then it becomes easier to buy property and all that type of stuff. I don't know anything about a DD15, you know? I don't own any tractors. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a PTO by driven hydraulic pump. I put those on all the time. Three trucks, you can make a living company comfortably. Just think about it. Like, it's about $500 per truck per week, kind of in pure profit. After you get done paying everything, that's if your truck is based on like a $3,500 a week income. So if you you add 3 of them, that'd be $1,500 a week times 4. That's kind of about what your profit's going to be per truck. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it would be easier to go back to just driving a truck, but to be honest with you, I'd be truly bored. You know, I mean, truly bored. You can get these at tribustools.com. Use the promo Sturgill at the time of checkout. You get 5% off and free shipping. We don't haul a lot of scrap metal. I've only hauled that a couple times. Shit. Well, I guess I gotta get the hell out of here. I got some other shit to do. You know? I got some things. Yeah, scrap metal does equal flat tires. That would be kind of fucking expensive. No, I just stay at the shop. I stay here at the shop full time. I don't go out and drive that much anymore. That's not interesting in me. Not interested in it. Yeah, I got to get a wife the present, and I got to go upstairs and get some stuff so we can go home. Let's see if the wife got her work done for the day. Okay. Whoa, maybe she did. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's not good. Yep, she did get all her work done today. So that's good. You know? Alrighty, well, you guys have a good week. I'm going to get ready and go home early today. Just because I got that camera fixed on that truck. I'm happy about that. And then we'll get back to shooting some YouTube videos coming up soon. But yeah, guys, check out this Tarbis Tools. I will have a video showing how they make these complete ratcheting wrenches. They're completely made here in the United States. The only thing that this company does not make at their facility is, obviously they don't coat anything, is the spring in here. They don't produce that, and the cardboard box and the foam that it comes in. But everything else they make themselves. It's fucking amazing. So, you know, check this place out. But like always, thanks for watching, guys, and I gotta fucking go.